And welcome everyone to a Big Ten Network off-season chat. I'm Andy Katz, pleased to be joined by Kris Murray from Iowa. Kris, you are in the heart of the summer workouts at Iowa, separate from your brother Keegan, who we're going to get to momentarily here. But tell me about these summer workouts. What are you seeing on the floor as to why Iowa, again, second year in a row, is going to be a team that potentially could contend near the top of the Big Ten?
Yeah, I think we got a lot of experienced guys. We push each other every day in practice, and it's always constructive every single day. We're getting the best out of each other. We got guys that want to get in extra work, and I think that's great for us. And we lost two guys, and Keegan and Jordan, who helped us out a lot last year. And we got a bunch of people that are ready to step up and expand their roles this year.
So this will be the third year in a row where Iowa's had to replace a mega star. You know, Luka Garza, your brother Keegan. I don't want to dismiss Joe Wieskamp, but I mean, Garza, Keegan, they were at another level. What happens here now in year three?
Yeah, I think that I'll obviously be more of a focal point in scouting reports this year, and I'm ready to take on that challenge. But we got a really balanced group that is really unselfish and likes to share the ball, and I think that's what is going to make us. We'll be able to knock down shots from a variety of different people. We space the floor well. We got guys who can create their own shots. And I think that having that success these last few years, definitely you'd think that we'd have a guy that would break out and kind of take on that National Player of the Year role. But I think this next year we'll definitely have a really balanced group of guys.
So look, I mean, we can't expect you to duplicate what he did, your brother. I mean, but for you to go to 9 to 15, 17, you don't have to go to 23. What do you need to do to increase your scoring at least, maybe 5 points more a game?
Yeah, I think for me right now, it's just working on my touch around the rim and my mid-range game a lot, and not selling just for 3-point shots, which I got a lot in the pick and roll last year, pick and pops. So I think just doing that, against the free throw line more, shooting a better percentage from the free throw line, is what I've been working on a lot. And playing off of 2 feet and getting bigger and stronger in the weight room is multiple things that I've been working on a lot this year, which I think will help my scoring and help me also stay out of foul trouble.
All right, and what else are you seeing there? I mean, Josh Ogunole, I mean, he could have left. He comes back. Connor McCaffrey's back. Who else are you seeing that maybe we don't know about that's going to be a major contributor?
Wait, say that again. He kind of broke up a little bit.
So this season, you're back. Connor McCaffrey's back. Patrick McCaffrey's back. Josh, who could have left, he was in the portal. He returned. What are you seeing in practice that tells you there are other newer faces that might have some contributions in them?
Yeah, I think we have an experienced group we've been through the Big Ten gauntlet. We had younger guys last year who it was their first time, including myself, going through the Big Ten, that full slate of games, and having these guys return, Patrick, Connor, Josh, is going to be big for us just because they bring a leadership to our team and an experience that they've had going through the Big Ten, which will help our younger guys like DeSante Bowen, who's we're expecting to play a role on our team this year. And so I think having those guys come back is really going to help us overall.
When I talked to Connor, he's still a little salty about the Richmond loss. How much is that sticking with you?
It left me, honestly, right when we got back to Iowa City. I got right back into the gym the day after that. So I think just putting myself in the gym really helped me just take my mind off of it. It was just a game that we didn't play well. We didn't have what we had in the Big Ten tournament the week before. And hats off to them. They had a great game plan. They played great basketball. And it's just something that we're going to have to overcome this next year.
All right. So this is the first time in your basketball life you're on your own. You're creating your own identity. What's that like?
Yeah, I think a lot of people think that Key and I were really like close knit. I mean, we obviously are twins and have been with each other our whole lives. So, but we're perfectly comfortable separating, and I think we're both ready for that challenge. I'm ready to kind of have him out of my ear at sometimes, but I'm looking forward to it. Looking to create my own legacy here at Iowa and just leave this place better than when I came here.
So look, when I was covering the NBA draft, I picked Keegan as a potential rookie of the year. They didn't have me pick, MVP of the summer league, but clearly he's on that path. What did you think of his performance with the Sacramento Kings in Vegas?
I mean, obviously, I thought he'd play well, and I didn't think he'd win MVP at first glance, but his game just works so well in the NBA, just how he can space the floor. I think he's virtually unguardable at his position, the way he can dribble, pass and shoot and create for others. His versatility is a big thing that NBA teams like, and he just flows smoothly within the game.
And lastly, what are the chances, because Kings games are not on the local network in Iowa, you can have that NBA League Pass. I mean, what's going to be your viewing schedule around your own games and practices?
Yeah, we're going to have to, I mean, by the time our games get done, his might just be starting. So I think that NBA League Pass is going to be big this year for our family. So I'll be able to catch most of the games, I think.
Well, Kris, I appreciate it. We're thrilled you're back in the Big Ten. Look forward to covering you this season.
All right. Thank you, Andy.